What's up, guys? Welcome back to the playthrough. We are in Iron Keep to get our final covenant with this item right where is she? Right here. Petrified egg. An unidentified petrified egg. A large petrified egg surely bears no life. Eggs are vessels that harbor life itself and symbolize the deepest secrets of existence. But what does a petrified egg harbor? Oh, I don't know. Well, let's ask our boy here.
What is that? A petrified egg? From the shrine? Fantastic. Might you give it to me? I'm fascinated by it. I'm begging you.
Why not?
Very kind of you. This thing is amazing. Could it be a dragon egg? I feel invigorated just by holding it.
And it tells you straightforward, you can now join the Dragon Remnants Covenant.
What, you again?
And as far as the items, still the same items. We have the Hawkeye Golf little carvings here. Curse Bite Ring. I'm gonna hold off on purchasing that, but I will enter the Covenant. Ancient Dragon Seal, Dragon Eye.
Very well. No pressure. You've quit. There's good iron in these parts, but like lead. So, very well.
Yeah, really no extra dialogue when you hand him that stuff, other than the fact that you can now join the Dragon Covenant. You get the Dragon Eye, invade a world with a Dragon Scale. Online play item, invade a world with the Dragon Scale to claim the scale from its master. If our human flesh is our greatest weakness, then those who seek a form that imitates the ancient dragons are the true vanguard. There was that, and then we got the ring, the final ring of the Covenant. The ancient Dragon Seal, Covenant ring for the would-be dragons. Ring of the Dragon Remnants Covenant slightly increases Estus Flask HP recovery, so that's actually kind of useful. Possessing a dragon scale is proof of its owner's prowess. Strength should always be displayed boldly and meted out justly. Members of the Covenant who bear dragon scales can fight with one another. The survivor of the duel claims the dragon scale of the opponent. Huh, so that's interesting. So you can scrap over some duels, or some scales. As you can see, I kind of changed up the look here for the old black cat. I guess if his name's the Black Cat, and if that's the channel name, he ought to kind of look like a black, maybe? I don't know. Have a black outfit on. We can actually see there's someone here with the Dragon Remnants. We have Dante Cazador. Cazador is hunter in Spanish. So maybe he's a Hispanic guy who's a hunter named Dante. But anyway, we're not going to duel him right now. He'd probably kick my ass, so yeah, I'll give him the nod there. We are going to head back to Majula, though, primarily to exit that Covenant. Primarily to exit the Covenant, and the next thing is to actually kick up another bit of something interesting that's here. So I think we met Kale, the cartographer. He's in the basement of the mansion.
Trespassing into their dreams. Of the ones who cross the sea, lavishing ruin upon the land. How they savor their visions of glorious deeds in battle.
So she kind of gives you a hint of what you do with the Ashenheart Mist. You can go into the Memories of the Giants. We're really just here to abandon the Covenant. There's dragon guys. That's one of the ring, just proof of membership, whatever.
Once, people they lost stuff.
So really, no new, other than that initial dialogue. No new dialogue from the cat. But I do believe we have something in here. Or actually, maybe not yet from Kale. Actually, I don't think we do have something from him.
Oh, hello again. You've made it. The map, I presume. Of course. Take a good look. Ah, yes. There is something I wanted to tell you. I was born in the land of Mirror. Mirror is also the home of an infamous killer, a knight in name alone. He was locked in the dungeon for multiple murders. But shortly before his execution, he managed to escape. And the other day, I saw a fellow with a striking likeness, and then... Wait. Well, I think he looked rather similar. No, it's true. I saw just such a man, I swear. I believe his name was... Cray something. I believe. They shared some resemblance, I think. Even more flames have appeared. I don't know what causes it.
So what causes it is us beating the bosses. And what he said about Creighton there is interesting. Obviously referencing Creighton. But it's interesting to note that Creighton wears a face mask. So maybe he's just known by his face mask. Or perhaps Cale is confusing with Pate, and Pate's the actual murderer. Who knows, though? Both of them are kind of infamous, and really, both of them are kind of dark. So that's that. However, and now since we actually really can't, we can't very well go and actually continue Navalon's quest, because after I think we actually have to defeat the boss in this area, and then he will drop, or he will light the final fire on that map, and when that is done, Cole, or what the heck's his name? Cale the cartographer, he gives us his armor set, and that's what Navalon wants. He wants the helmet of that fellow right there. In here, get to see the treated giants. A giant rests in peace. This is actually funny. So this is what the giants look like, and you can't get into this guy's memory, but we can get into some others. And why am I jumping when I don't have to? That's a good question. I don't know. No freaking clue. But we're gonna head back. I want to see. I'm actually kind of curious to see if my fires are still lit that I lit down here. I guess they're not, huh? So we're just gonna haul ass through here. We do actually have old ruined Atlas here. We'll pick him up and have him come to help us. So this is at this area. So from here we can basically find our dragon memories, or not the dragon memories, our giant memories, and access them. That's what we'll be doing from here. One other cool thing I actually figured out. So I went back and got those crystal lizards in the dragon shrine off camera, and I actually really figured something out that's very useful. And this is probably not like that new of information, but if you're wearing a lighter set like this, which obviously makes less noise, the lizards let you get much closer to them. So you can get right up on those lizards before, oh geez, well, whatever. Right before, you know, they actually start running, which is a huge help. This guy's gonna stand up. Just relax, man. And Ruined Atlas, he's hanging out here. Again, he's got that little mask that we picked up in Aldia's. So he might be like the actual headmaster of Aldia's. He might have been over here, and it would explain why someone was over here. We missed that earlier. But he's maybe here doing research on the giants, maybe. But hold on, can I? Maybe I can't interact when I have a. Actually, that's exactly right. I can't interact when I have this gentleman with me. So I'm sorry, Atlas. I'm going to send you back. Appreciate your help, buddy. But we're gonna have to continue on here. So I'm going to use this and shoot him back. Sorry. Bow to you. But I'm pretty sure that was what was hindering us from interacting here. And now, when we're just in our own world by ourselves, we can interact with the memory of this giant in particular and see what we have in store for us in here. Vamar. Memory of Vamar. And again, we cannot reside in memory for too long.
What are you doing here? You are not one of our soldiers, and I don't take you for a mercenary. Whoever you are, this is no battle to involve yourself in. Whether you are guided by bravery or brashness, this is no place for you. I am Drummond, and the Lord has placed this fort in my hands. Whoever you are, I forgive your trespass, but leave this place immediately. Just mention my name, and no man will challenge your exit. And even if you don't, by now, my men have not the will to resist. Soon, the giants will descend upon this fort. It is revenge for the kingdom's misguided barbarism. The venerable lord built this kingdom to bring prosperity to his subjects. What has transformed him so, I cannot imagine. Long ago, the king crossed the seas, pillaged the land of giants, and brought back a prize. It was then that the golems materialized. The giants are no ordinary barbarians. A singular rage burns within their hearts. My father and his father both fought the giants on this very land. The giants have wills of steel. They cannot find it within themselves to forgive the misdeeds of our Lord. Did you see him? That towering monster among them. That is most certainly their king. He will be a thing to topple. Even if I should die trying, my blade may break, my arrows fall wide, but my will shall never be broken. Those who live by the sword will die by it, and I, Drummond, won't go down without drawing mine. Be gone with you. This fort will soon fall. Be gone before the giants are entirely upon us. Be gone with you. This fort will soon fall. Be gone before the giants are entirely upon us.
Okay, then.
Be gone with you. Be gone.
I think he can actually give you the Drang Lake helmet. You might have to come back. Whoa, okay. And that should kind of give you an idea of what we're facing in this area. The giants. Everyone loves the giants. Not a kick attack. Or a backstab. Okay, I'll take a backstab actually. Sure. Yeah, giants ain't that hard. Only 1,000 souls is kind of lame, but whatever. The biggest thing that kind of frustrates me for this part is that we can only reside here for so long. So we have like a giant shaman and I'm fucking dead. God damn it. Okay, and that's just very fun. Super fun, obviously. Everyone loves to get stagger locked and basically get knocked down and get up right into an attack. It's really fun. It's like the best. Anywho, yeah, that's just fucking great. I mean, everyone loves... Jesus, God. That's really fucking annoying, right? Okay, cool. That is just so awesome. I can't wait. Different bonfire, actually. I realize this one's much further away than it needs to be. So now, these giant memories, they honestly, it is a really, it's something that just didn't work in this game. And the biggest reason is because you have to rush, right? So I die plenty of times in these games, but really the reason I die there is because I feel like I have to rush. And that's not cool. I mean, especially in a game like a Souls game, you want to be methodical, you want to take your time, you want to enjoy an area, especially an area like toward the end of a game that has a lot of lore and is like really important, right? And instead we're forced to like run quickly through it, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. So it's just, yeah, it's a little bit aggravating, you know. But such is the way they wanted to go about this. I think it's, I like the idea of it, right? Like, it seems pretty cool.
Be gone with you. Be gone.
Okay, he busts the door. Great. And then, like, how do you get through, right? Can I? Yeah. And I'm at this point. I mean, it's really like just run through the level. It's kind of sad, but well, I don't want to really leave out my fucking souls. Got hit and staggered again. That's cool, right? Okay. And you can see the giants are kind of laid waste. The sad thing is, they're not worth fighting. You know, they only give you 1,000 souls, and they really don't, as far as I know, they don't really drop much. So there's a whole big battle going on here. It's kind of cool, and I would love to watch it, right? I would love to watch it if I didn't feel like I was like I need to actually run. I love how these guys actually shoot at you, somehow thinking that you're more of a threat than the fucking giants, you know? That's kind of dumb. This guy is the only interesting. He's the only giant that's not like one of the enemies. This isn't good. I want to kill him because I think he dropped something. However, I'm kind of stuck in this area, so... And I'm dead again. And again, it's just super frustrating. These enemies they're not particularly difficult. There's a whole bunch of them in the area, and you're rushing around because you don't have much time, so you're trying to like make sure stuff gets done, and yeah, it just doesn't work. It ends up making you rush, and then you just die a lot. And yeah, I'm very frustrated right now. I was doing good, and then this game just really started to get me mad because it's like, you know, I don't know, just really just aggravating, you know, like it's. I don't like to die on stupid like easy parts. Especially when like I'm trying to. I have no words for it. I mean, I think you can see the dangers of these little sections, these little segments in the giant memories. Like, they're not super cool. They're not the best parts of the game. And okay, so this guy's gonna do this part. Like, it's kind of lost its like its effect there, and he's gonna walk there and just block your way, and the clock is ticking. So. Alright, we'll try this one more time here, and if I die, I'll probably just fucking quit this video. And then we'll just try it another time, because I'm just really upset. And again, we have a giant battle going on here. Cool, the giants are the bad guys, and then, you know, you can use this ladder to bypass it. It's awesome, you know. Everyone's shooting arrows, and these guys are shooting there, and then somehow they aggro on me. They want to shoot at me for whatever reason. So here this guy is. So you can actually backstab these guys, do a lot of damage to them. See if I can actually turn the tide of the fight here. Probably not, to be absolutely honest with you. Okay, I have a backstab. Yeah, backstab this guy. Probably gonna hit with another fireball here. There's that. These are like the giants you see in the Black Gulch. Staggered. Actually killed. Not bad. I wanted to see if he dropped anything. He didn't. And you can see I actually just cleared out all these giants. pretty easily. It's just when they stagger lock you and crush your face in, it can be a little bit dicey. There's a chest here. Petrified something, so that's cool. That's good treasure. Continue down in here. We see a giant, a bunch of items stabbed into his head. And we see a ladder here. You can actually go up and see what's up. Maybe kill this pyromancer giant up here. Or maybe he fell off. Yeah, I guess he did. But there is an item up here, so we'll see what that is. That's a soul of great hero and bonfire stick. So yeah, that's probably worth getting. And I'll do a little plunging attack. See if it... Okay. I love that. You can just spam an attack. You know, that's really cheap. So you see how dangerous this guy is. Okay, he just like literally spams an attack 2 feet from you. That's awesome. Okay, you can shoot you around the corner too. It's really super cute. No iframes at all. No stagger. Finally kill him just by brute force. That's not really cute. Doesn't drop anything, so there's really no reason for you to fight him. You know, whatever. Giant warrior club. Cool. Cool, right? So this area could be cool if you could actually like take your time, but it doesn't feel like you can take your freaking time. You know, you're in the midst of this big battle and it's pretty cool and everyone gets wiped out and then you're like, well, you know, I have to rush. I have to keep rushing Rouge Water. That's kind of weird. I was up to my waist there in the environment. One final giant here we have to do battle with. Okay, punk. Yeah, get out of here, man. You're no good. Just swing for the fences with you. Look at that. Look at that timing. Alright, maybe not there. Get out of here. Okay, so I took my revenge on the damn giants. They can be a pain in the ass. And then this fellow here, Soul of a Giant. And we've completed the memory. And you see there, the Ashen Mist is thin. That kind of is your like 2-minute warning to like hurry up and get the fuck out of the memory. So yeah, they're kind of annoying, these things. They're kind of not the best areas, I don't think. They could be. I really am interested in the freaking lore. It's just they're not particularly great, in my opinion, you know? So there is another giant around here. Let's see. So at the end of the pursuer room, and again, we kind of remember this, Bernhard of Jugo is not here. Interesting. Interesting. But we can examine this and interact. We will. Yet another giant memory. Let's see what they got. See what he's got in store for us. Memory of Oro. And we have Bernhard here.
Oh, look at you, old friend. I see your travels weigh upon you yet. Just remember, I'm always ready to help. My homeland is in the Far East, a kingdom of honourable fighting men. And this sword yet awaits a true man to wield it. I know how swords think, you see. My homeland is in it, and this sword, I know.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Jackass. Let's see. This guy's battling out there. What are you doing? Ooh, we got shot by something. So Bernhardt, it's kind of intriguing why he's in the memories. Like, does he also have the Ashen Mist heart? I guess it's possible, right? To be here, you'd have to have something. So, okay, and these guys are shooting fire at you. That's not really a great. You see, these guys look different. They're not hollowed out. That's a pretty cool little, I guess, detail there. Not hollowed out at all. Fading soul, that's kind of, whatever, pointless. But we can continue to keep rising through this area. I actually don't remember this giant memory. I think I missed this one. So, we'll just try to see what's up here. See if I use this. Does this do anything? Nope, not really. Take down one of the giants real quick. Go for a backstab. Help our boy out here. And the great thing is that guy's going to probably aggro on us, which makes little to no sense. No? Okay. Well, maybe he's not aggroing because some other reason. And like I said, I really don't know what the point of all this is. This guy is like messing around with that, and you break these. I honestly don't know. I mean, you can see a lot of fighting in the courtyard, or you can drop to this. Okay, and there's an item up here, and we can pick up Soul of a Brave Warrior. Okay, and we can drop down on top of this, and possibly. Okay, so this is the giant at the end. Soul of the Giant. So that's what we come here for. And those souls of the giants actually help a lot. They help a lot when we fight Vendrick. But I'm here to help, guys. I'm here to help fight the giants. I don't like these guys either. These guys are jerks. They're still all shooting at me. I'm actually fighting the damn giants. They're lighting me up with the arrows. Isn't it great? Thanks, guys. You're really a bunch of really good allies, Drangleic soldiers. I wonder why the giants fucking hate you, right? Fucking jackasses. Another item over here. We'll pick it up real quick. Soul of a Great Hero, Soul Vessel. That's actually good if I need to respec again. What is this? There's another item up there. However, I think we're pretty safe, though, because we've already picked up the Soul of the Giant, which is actually the treasure of this, the whole point, the objective of the for our excursion here. Interesting to note there that noise that he made was the noise that the Boletaria soldiers make when you defeat them from Demon Souls. I absolutely remember that, like, audio sound there. So, kind of interesting, right? And we get here Wilted Dusk Herb times 3 of them. And there's a giant and treasure in there. The Ashen Mist is thinned. I honestly couldn't tell you how to get up there. Watch out! Don't hurt me. There's who knows, man. Oh, you gotta drop down. Okay. So, one thing you can do is you can keep coming back into these memories even after you get the giant souls. So that's what we'll do real quick. Just to, I want to go and actually see if I can drop down and grab that treasure. So when I was up top like that the first time, I was like, oh, what is the point of this? Well, there's actually a place here you can jump to get something. So let's see if we can rush back and grab it. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really a huge fan of being rushed in these, especially in this type of game. Like it's like, why, you know? It's not really an ever like getting rushed through an area is fine if like the enemies are really tough or whatnot, you know, something like that. Well, I guess. Oh, this is a pyromancer one. He missed me. And this guy's gonna start fighting me. I love that. How about we fucking just fight the giants, guys? Like, they're probably more of a threat than me. He died. And that guy just shot this. Okay, are you serious? Yeah. Yeah, they definitely make that little noise that, oh, that's not what I want to do. Don't fall off the ledge. So, yeah, righty-ho. Throw on Silvercat and try to... I want to be able to make this jump, and it's just a very weird looking angle to jump, but got it. Okay, so this. Oh, geez. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so it's gonna be like that, right? And I'm getting shot at by archers, and that guy just got hit by the ballista, whatever. Okay. So yeah, it has all your like scripted events going on and whatnot, but that's what you do. You got to drop down from there, and that should somehow drop you into the... Okay, guys, can we just give it up? I'm not trying to fight you guys. I'm literally running past you. I killed all these giants. You not see that? Whatever. So that's kind of annoying, right? And even when Captain Drummond said his guys wouldn't mess with you, right? Like, they don't even have the will to fight you, and then like, nah, they're fucking fighting me. And it makes no sense why they're doing it, but... Okay, so walking off here pretty much lands you on this. And then... Okay, I don't... man. Yeah, that's really freaking aggravating. So he smoked me with a ballista. Thanks, guy. You know, whatever. One more try for this freaking thing. I guess you have to jump. I guess I forgot. Yeah, the jump mechanics should work. Ugh. See, and this is the part it's not really fun. This is just like, it's tedious. I want to try to get the damn thing. I want to make this jump, but there's a clock that's ticking on me, and there's all this shit going on. You know, it's just stupid. It's not the best design they've ever had. And there I just fucking missed it completely, outright. You know, like, what? And you know what I'm going to do? Next time I'm going to get up there, and this guy's doing a fucking handstand. It's just ridiculous. I'm going to get up there, and so say the Ashen Mist fades, and it's going to, like, time me out of the level. I'm going to finally make the jump. You know? Just really, like, really aggravating right now. Like, oh, like, you want to look at the lore of the area? You want to, like do this or that? Like, something that's really, like, going to enhance the game now. You're just going to run around and try to make a stupid jump. And that's probably going to, you know, really be fucking awesome. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I did that. Had the jump there. Okay. Can I just backstab you, please? Just let me backstab you and kill you before I get this stupid message that the fucking Ashen Mist is going to fade and fuck me. Okay. There's chests here. Please be good, right? Please be worth it. Please be something that's cool. Bonfire ascetic ×3. Okay, that's like not terrible. It's useful. There's a blood stain in front of this, so it's probably a freaking trap. Nah. Simpleton Spice, Skeptic Spice. It's really... Honestly, not... again, nothing to write home about, but that's pretty much... It looks like everything that's in this area. Maybe there's something in here. Maybe. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. So yeah, the Ashen Mist has thinned. Oh no. God for fucking bid. I get taken away from this stupid area. Whatever. So yeah, this is the battle in the castle. So yeah, I mean, I get what they were trying to do, but the mechanic just doesn't work, again, because these games are really about taking your time and like interpreting the story, the lore, and all the stuff through the setting and the gameplay mechanics, and rather, you know, we're just rushing through stuff, you know, to do whatever. It's like, not exactly ideal, you know, not super ideal. I want to say, though, we only have one more giant memory to access. Common fruit. Get out the way. Por favor. And let's keep moving. There's nothing down here. Let's see, where's the last one? The last one is the main one, and we actually have a boss there that we're gonna have to deal with. So, and that's kind of annoying how this doesn't connect, right? Like, so I have to just run around for no reason. I guess it probably makes sense with the level design. Doesn't make a ridiculous amount of sense right now, but I'll go with it. You know what? I'll actually rest at the bonfire too real quick, because I don't want to take in... Okay, pick up the item, please. Pick up the item. There you go. Hollow soldier helm. Okay, whatever. These are the assholes I was fighting in the memories. You know? It's just, yeah. It's really... This little section's been getting to me. I'm kind of glad I'm clearing it out right now. It'll kind of take care of it, and... I think the worst part of it is this is like this is really the climax of the game, you know? You could say, well, yeah, the final boss is. The final boss really isn't the... I would argue it's maybe not the climax, it's more, but in Souls games, the final boss is like the denouement. But like all this stuff is like really the, you know, your final taste of exploration and everything like that. So we have this door here. Use our fucking king ring. Now I gotta get myself in a better mood. Or the serpent ring, do all this jazz. And we can go in here. Just, yep, top of the morning to you. Really just annoying. Just kind of annoying. Right here we do have a bonfire, and honestly, I was looking over here, it looked like there's light under there. Probably just a little glitch in the game. I mean, thought it might have been a queue for that guy just died. Thought it was a queue for possibly a hidden area, but it wasn't. I'm just gonna drop down here real quick just to grab this item while we still have the feather. We can just go right back to that area. Can actually jump. You can see there's a little item over there. Early in the game we saw it, we couldn't grab it. 4 prism stones, you gotta be kidding me. Control, tight spot, yep. So, yeah, that's and maybe you could jump to this area from that little log right there, but as you can see, it's kind of not worth it. Let me see. Okay. So, to my knowledge, this is the final tree that we can go through, and let's continue real quick. Memory of Jay. Captain Drummond. Or our boy Bernhardt of Jugo. And we only need one more victory with Bernhardt with us to help out. So, of course we're getting Bernhardt, man. Come on, you crazy? Gonna finish his quest up here. Alright, Bernhardt. A little stretch. Oh, all right, let's do this. And this actually, to be quite honest with you, is the one memory I do kind of like. I don't like that. And there's a reason for it. It's because it's a damn boss fight, you know. So the head kind of rolls off. We can hide here, and then we got to fight the giant lord. They come through the... Or it's just smoke everywhere. That's cool, whatever. Not a terrifyingly hard boss. And this is actually the same... see, you can't... One of the things that's annoying is you can't see shit with this boss fight. Yeah, he just keeps doing that and you can't really see much. So you got Benhart here, and he's just going to keep slashing me. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Benhart's actually doing pretty good work on him. He's going to stomp. And I'll hit him here. Take him down pretty good. Okay. But this giant, this is the giant lord that Captain Drummond was talking about. So that's why you can summon him here. And this giant, in fact, is the giant that we fight at the beginning of the game. If you read the lore, it says that after he was defeated by an unnamed hero, his remnants were dragged below the fort. And Benhart right now is actually blocking me from rolling, whatever. Benhart's been a decent help here, I guess. That's weird. Benhart's got him. I mean, he's an interesting looking guy, the Giant King. I think a lot of the inspiration for Yorm came from the Giant Lord. Benhart, you want to take him down for us? And yeah, the Giant King is no more. Hell yeah. So Benhart's quest completed and the Giant King has been taken down. What that will also do is light the final fire on Kale, the cartographer's map, and we'll be able to grab his set as well. Old Radiant Life Gem. Yeah, these little fire bombardments kind of annoying. Kind of annoying here. You can see everyone's been toasted here. Someone actually dropped something. Ironclad Helm. That's kind of cool. I'm going to get nuked. Yeah, okay. There is an item up here that I wanted to snag it before we left the area. We get Bonfire Aesthetic. Guy rolled in the ball. He might be rolled in the ball because either he just died like that, or because I think in present time, the interesting to note there, this giant has teeth. As you can see, his face is completely different than the other giants. While I'm here, I might as well take my damn binoculars out and take a gaze at that. That's kind of funny. Because all the other giants don't look like that, yet this guy does. And it's like, well, why does he look like that? Okay, great. Whatever. Getting freaking bombarded here. But it's worth it. It's worth taking a glance at him. Yeah, he's different looking and I guess a little scary looking. But yeah, that's at this point we can go and get our final giant soul. And we also picked up a key item from that battle too. So the giant souls really are like a bonus key item. But the item we got is the giant's kinship. And that will allow us to become, or to access the throne. So here's our last giant soul. Soul of the giant. That gives us, how many soul of the giants do we have? We have 5. I think that is as much as you can get in one playthrough. The Ashen Mist to stand, okay, sure. And here we go, we leave the Ashen Mist through this guy. So we have 5 Soul of the Giants. And additionally, we have the item that the king dropped. We can look at his soul and the item he dropped. So he was the Giant Lord Soul. Soul of the Giant Lord who once conquered Drangleic. Ventured across the seas, took prisoner the giants, and brought them back to his castle, clapped in irons. However, after this modest triumph, his countenance could seem to grow darker with each passing day. So that's the Giant Lord Soul. And then the last giant is Soul of the surviving giant who was bound below the forest of giants. The Lord of the Giants, who had brought rack and ruin to the entire kingdom, is said to have been felled by an unknown warrior. His beaten and broken remains were then dragged beneath the stronghold where he was sealed away. So it's kind of cool. I like how the first and last boss really, or well, one of the first and one of the last boss is that giant lord right there. And I guess we kind of prove ourselves to him, and he gives us this item, the Giant's Kinship, grants access to the throne beneath the castle. Each king has his rightful throne, and when he sits upon it, he sees what he chooses to see, or perhaps it is the throne which shows the king only what he wants to see. The flames roar, but will soon begin to fade, and only a worthy heir might burnish their light. What is it truly a claimant of the throne could desire? So basically, after all that jazz, you have the ability to now use the golems in the throne room to access the first flame. I'll get into the lore later about what that actually means and everything. But But essentially, we have done everything in the vanilla game at this point, and we can really the area to head to would be the throne room. Well, not everything in the vanilla game, but a lot of it. And what I'm going to do is right now I'm going to grab that little armor set I was talking about from Kale.
It seems that all the flames have been lit. It makes me feel somehow. Wait, what am I doing here? Who are you again? Fate brought us together for a reason. Take these, and may they help you on your travels.
His helm, his leather armor, and his shoes.
It seems that it makes. Wait, who are you?
So Kale's confused, but he gives us his armor set, and again, that helps us. We don't have to murder him for Navlon's quest now. That's kind of a cool little thing. I really do like the fact that they let you have a way around just absolutely murdering all the NPCs. We never talked to Mullen to get his dialogue, so I'll do that really quick.
You need armor? Go ahead. See what I'm offering. I'm rich! I'm rich! I don't need to go home anymore. Home? Home? Where is home? Home. Are you sure?
So, he's very confident and very braggish about it. How much money he's made, but clearly he's a very confused little guy now. A very confused little gent. And before I wrap this video up, hold on, let me see. We should actually, hold on, be able to go talk to, that's what we'll do. We'll go talk to Bernhardt and Nashandra, if she's still there. Actually, Nashandra won't be there. We missed a bit of dialogue regarding the ancient dragon. She is another character that confirms that the ancient dragon was a farce. Maybe Bernhardt isn't here. Well, while we're here, we can kind of go see that Nashandra is on the move, and she is now in the throne room awaiting us. And since we defeated the Throne Watcher and Defender, you can see she's gone. Since we've already defeated that first boss, we go right to Nashandra. But if you hadn't, you have to fight the Throne Watcher and Defender, and then she will enter the boss arena upon your victory there. Actually, something we can do is go up here and access the key to the embedded. We picked up the key to the embedded in the Shrine of Amana, and we have yet to use that, so we'll do that while we're in the area. Excuse me, I have something in my throat. Okay, that's better. Let's see. The embedded, kind of a weird little thing, but this kind of is backstory to Nashandra's total goal here, or her main goal. The embedded, this guy himself, I don't know, I never really got him too much. Never really made so much sense to me, to be honest. But we have the key, and we'll read it before we use it. Key to the embedded. Key to the embedded. Sword that opens the embedded's door. Shaped like a weapon, but is in fact a key. Plunge the key into the embedded to bring a rhapsodic end to his fate. The once human embedded, realizing that he could never resist the temptations of the flesh, bound himself eternally with change. Since then, he has awaited the day that somebody will find this key and bury it within his bosom. Use the key to the embedded, sure. And you actually you can use that as a weapon. We didn't really put it in his bosom, we put it in his freaking face. So now... Ring of the Dead. So we get the Ring of the Dead if we release and free that Milfinito. And what is the Ring of the Dead? The Ring of the Dead. I don't know where it is. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you where the Ring of the Dead is for the life of me. Did I pass over it? I must have. Ring of the Dead, here we go. Keep human appearance even when hollow. The wearer of this ring appears human even when hollow. They say that in the undead crypt, we can reacquaint ourselves with the dead. We all suffer loss, and none of us can escape death. Then what is the fascination with reclaiming that which has already passed into the beyond? So, if you keep getting hollowed and you want to look not like a green turd, there's a ring for you. We heard the singing of the Milfanito as she was freed. So basically Nashandra imprisoned that Milfanito. I would say to try to figure out how to get past Vendrick's traps and to get past his locks and his trying to maybe tease out his puzzle. But obviously ended up just using us instead. Honest to geez, I don't know exactly where Bernhardt is. I'm gonna check one more area where I saw him at the tower. If not, we'll have to just kind of find him next time, right? But hopefully we can find him real quick right here. Let's make our way to the Pursuer boss room. So it's down here. Pursuer boss room, down. We'll go this way, run past this sleeping guy, hustle out here. And he should give us his armor set and all that jazz, so it should be kind of nice. We'll hustle out there, see if he's there. He wasn't there earlier, and maybe because he was actually in the memory of one of the giants. Maybe that's why he had moved. I'm kind of hoping that was why he moved, and I'm hoping he's back outside here now and like at all happy and stuff. And I guess we'll see in a second here. Please, Bernhardt, be there. I don't see him. Well, honestly, this is not ideal. We've completed his quest. I just don't know where to find him. I guess we can actually check one last time in this memory and see if he's in there, because that was the last place we saw him, right? Before we summoned him. Okay, are you serious? Give me a good shot. Let's see if he's in this memory real quick. If not, we'll just have to do it another time, because I'm pretty sure I'm running low on time here. So, we'll see. Yep, there's old Bernhardt. He's in the memory. He's just hanging out in this memory. I mean, I don't really understand too much of it, but let's see what he has to say.
My homeland is in the Far East, a kingdom of honourable fighting men. And this sword yet awaits a true man to wield it. I know how swords think, you see. My homeland, and this, I know.
Okay, well, perhaps this isn't the right area to engage him. I'll try to research where we actually have to talk to him to finish his quest. Hopefully he's not like lost to time. You know, he might be. We might have kind of bungled it, but I know for a fact he was in 3 boss fights with us, and we survived all of them and were victorious in all of them. So there's that. There is, however, one thing I want to do before I cut this video, because I'm pretty much out of time. Yeah. Gonna have to wrap this one up real soon here. But, like I said, there's one thing I can do. And maybe some of you might know what I'm about to do. And it relates to having having completed all the covenant, kind of finding all the covenants and whatnot. Something to do with that, you know. Yeah, let me ask you a question real fast. Yeah. just a little something having to do with that. You know, I don't know why anyone would be any other covenant other than a mighty Sunbro. Of course, we're going to enter this. So Lair would be happy. Interesting to note too that this is the statue, a crumbled statue of Gwyn's firstborn, and that weapon and looks like the armor and the foot wrappings and everything. It looks pretty darn close to the nameless king we fight in Dark Souls 3 in that hidden area. So that'll do it for this time, guys. We're done with most of the main stuff in the main game. We'll get into the DLC very shortly. We'll defeat Vendrick. We'll try to figure out Bernhardt's quest. We'll do Navlan's thing, and then we'll get into the DLC. So thanks for watching, guys. Right on time, and of course, keep praising that sun.